Hello, this is Jason P. Wilson Zero in X-Force, and this is my DC and Marvel pull list for the week of June 29th, 2011, and today is July 1st. First up will be my DC Comics, this beginning with Batman Incorporated number 7. Now, Batman Incorporated has been one of my favorite comics, definitely one of my favorite Batman comics, and those of you who have not heard, it's going to be the run is going to be ended at issue number 10, and they're going to take a pause, or Grant Morrison's going to take a pause and go over to Action Comics to start their issue number 1. He'll probably be there for the first few story arcs. He's basically restarting the Superman mythos from the ground up, so that's fantastic, and I'm definitely looking forward to reading Action Comics when he starts that in September. But until then, he is going to be putting his Batman Incorporated on pause, and I think he says he's going to go back to it in I believe somewhere in 2012. So until then, though, he is going to go up to issue number 10, and it's supposedly going to have a very big impact in the Batman family, in the Batman universe. So he has mentioned that it's very important you read these next 3 issues. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. And until then, issue number 7 looks very good. It's been a very strong comic. It's been good from the beginning. Grant Morrison definitely knows how to have fun with Batman, as you can see here by this picture. He's riding in the desert, probably Arizona, with 2 new Batman Incorporated heroes. And by the way, I think Chris Burham has been doing fantastic collaboration with Grant Morrison. Enjoying this very much, and looking forward to the conclusion of this run. Next up is probably my favorite Batman comic, and that is Batman Detective Comics. Yes, this is the Legacy comic, Detective Comics. Now, I haven't read too much of the other Legacy, which is Action, but I definitely will be when it relaunches. Now, for those of you who do not really read these comics, Superman Action had recently hit the huge, high water mark of issue 900, and I believe it's like 904 right now. And a lot of people were looking forward to Detective Comics seeing that 900 mark, but it will not be. It will be restarted as long with everything else in DC to issue number 1. Now, a lot of people were upset about that because DC and Marvel have both relaunched and reimagined before, but the DC wanted to make sure that everyone knew they were very serious about this, and they were going to hold on to a lot of the important story, legacy stuff that means a lot to both fans and to the writers and creators. But everything else they were going to completely reimagine and restart, and not be held back by storylines and so forth that maybe people didn't like and they didn't like. So it's going to be reimagined and relaunched in both August, and mainly most of them being relaunched in September. I think the only one coming out in August is Justice League. And this team is going to be doing the Batman comic, and the Batman comic team is going to be coming over here and doing the relaunch of Batman Incorporated. Batman Detective Comics. So that is pretty exciting. I love this team. Mostly I love Scott Snyder, but I love the artwork of Jock, and it has really, they have really brought new life to Detective Comics, which it needed. It was good, but it was not great, and now it has been great. So he is going to be doing, Scott Snyder is going to be doing the Batman comic, and I'm looking forward to what he's going to be able to do with that. I'm not sure where the artist that's been doing Detective Comics is going. I love his art style. I know he's not going to Batman, but I will be looking to see where he's going because I would like to read what he does as well. Until then, I'm going to enjoy Batman Detective Comics because it has been great, and the storyline that's going on right now is really interesting. So I definitely recommend you guys pick up these last few Detective Comics because they're great stories that shouldn't be missed. And if you miss them, pick up the trades because I know they'll be coming out with those trades because they're too good not to. Next up is my Marvel, and I'll start off with Ultimate X number 5. Now, Ultimate X is one of those comics that does not come out very often. It does not come out once a month. It comes out every other month if we're lucky. But that is worth it if that's what it's going to take to get this comic to come out with this high quality, because it's always a 5-star. Now, it's mainly because of Arthur Adams. Arthur Adams, I believe he has a young infant child right now, so he's not able to put out his work very timely. But what he does put out, he puts out with extremely high quality, as always. Arthur Adams is one of the greatest comic artists of all time, and he has been doing his best work here with Ultimate X. Now, those of you who don't read it, Ultimate X is in the Ultimate Universe. Last week, I showed you in my Ultimate Spiderman 160, which obviously was a big event with the death of Peter Parker as Spider-Man. And this is the only other, besides the Avengers vs. Ultimates, this is the only other Ultimate comic that I do read, and it has just as good as Ultimate Spider-Man on its best day. Ultimate X is the story of Wolverine's son, his legitimate son. In the Ultimate Universe, Wolverine is dead, and in this story, you get to see Wolverine's son, who's a teenager, and him being approached by Marvel Girl and some other X-Men to help guide him and show him what it is to be an X-Men. So it's been very good, and I will be doing a review on when it ends. I'll be doing a review on it as well as some other comics like Ultimate Spider-Man. So I don't want to give too much away, but it's been very good. I definitely recommend, if you can get back issues, picking them up. If not, definitely pick up the trade when it comes out, because it will come out. It's too good also not to be coming out on trade. Next up is another one of my favorites, and that is Future Foundation, number 5. Future Foundation used to be Fantastic Four. With the death of Johnny Storm, aka Human Torch, they had Spider-Man join the team, as well as some other backup heroes, and they reimagined themselves with the new agenda, a more focused mission, and renamed themselves the Future Foundation with new uniforms as well. This comic has been consistently good and sometimes great. It has a really nice science fiction feel to it, something that is very much lacking in the Marvel Universe. So this has been great, and I recommend it to everybody. Next up is another great Marvel comic. This one's a limited run, and it's probably a good idea because I don't think they could keep this high quality going on indefinitely. So with it being numbered to 9 issues, it assures us that we will be getting the best this team has to offer for all 9 issues, and that's exactly what we have gotten for the past 5, and now this one's number 6. This is another one when it's finished I'm going to be doing a review on. It is definitely one, again, I recommend that everyone picks up on trade if you don't have the singles. It's a story of the Young Avengers. It's the best story ever told about the Young Avengers, and one of the best stories told about the Avengers period. It has been great. Definitely 5-star. Looking forward to this. Okay, next up is Venom number 4. Venom number 4 has a great cover, and I've been enjoying it. Some people haven't liked the last few Venom issues. I like them quite a bit. I really liked how it started. Has a really unique feel to it. Good storytelling. This, of course, Flash Thompson. He is, for now, Venom, who is controlled and run by the government of the United States to be used to help rather than to be a villain. They've harnessed the power of Venom and they've used it to try and do good instead of the power being used for evil. And Flash Thompson, of course, lost his legs in the war, and with using the symbiont that is Venom, he obviously is able to use the legs that are formed for him, and he has been doing a great job. Now, there's a little more to that. You can't wear the suit for very long before the symbiont starts to take over and he starts to become the old Venom that we know. But when he has control, this is the Venom that he has formed, and it's pretty cool, very cool. This is a great cover, like I said, and I haven't read it yet, but I'm looking forward to it. Some people, like I said, they didn't like the last few issues, including this one, but since I liked the last few, I'm looking forward to it. Not sure if I'll be keeping it in my saver, but I probably will, like I'm doing with Amazing Spider-Man, picking up whenever I see it. I like this, looking forward to it. And that comes to my last one, which is the Amazing Spider-Man. This is number 664. And like I said, I had dropped this from my saver, but when I do see it, which I've been seeing it with no problem, I've picked it up. It's the Road to Spider Island, and this is the beloved Spider team that's been doing this run that's just started with the last issue. And a lot of people have been looking forward to this artist team and writing team taking over again the Spider-Man, because I haven't read all of their runs with them, but people have made them the best Spider-Man team. So another big thing people are looking for, have been looking forward to, is Anti-Venom. For those that don't know, Brock, the man that used to be Venom, he is now Anti-Venom, and Anti-Venom has been here for a little while, but it is a character that people either hate or like, or I should say hate or love. I actually like this character. I think he's very interesting. Obviously, like the man inside Anti-Venom, he was a great Venom. He was a very interesting character that you both hated and liked, and that seems to be the case with now that he's Anti-Venom. He's still himself. You like him. He's kind of a jerk, but he has sort of a reason sometimes. But I guess it depends how much of you are on Spider-Man's team. I usually am 100% on Spider-Man's team, so I always see it from his perspective. With that said, I have been enjoying Amazing Spider-Man. It's been good. The last issue was good, and I did look through this one, and it looks like it's equally as good. So that is my comic pull for this week. Next week will be a smaller week, so I might be picking up some extra issues. I almost picked up some of the Flashpoints, but I decided to go ahead and resist that and focus on getting the trades when it comes out later. So yeah, if you have any questions, please email me. If there's any of these comics you would like me to review, just let me know. I would love to do that. And thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.